the home for all your Yankees news, updates, live streams, and play-by-plays. This is Max Coverage TV, and this show starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live streams here for your Yankees spring training news. Oh man, and today's going to be a tough one. Today's going to be a rough one. Yes, I know a game is being played as we speak, but they don't televise the game, so guess what? Screw you, MLB. How y'all feeling, man? Shout out to everyone in the chat. If you are new to the channel and you want to join a huge community of Yankee fans, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know when I will go live the next time or when I make a video. And if you are in the chat in full effect, man, thank you so much for being in here. Y'all are the GOATs. Smash that doorbell into smithereens. I don't know about all of you, but I don't walk into someone's house without ringing a doorbell first. Thank you for being a part of the house that you all helped me build. Why am I all laggy? What is going on? Hold on. Okay, we good. I don't know why it was that one. We got a lot of pre-live crew members. We got a lot of upset, a lot of nervous people. I'm nervous. I'm concerned. We got Ace in the chat saying, "Chee." Danny Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on? Ruben in the building. John the Beagle Dad. Miss Terry's in the house. John Ennis. James Brooksbank. Cadzilla. Man, we got a bunch of people in the house, man. Gus. 80SF. Action VJ. We got Jacob Petruzzi popping in. Savius popping in. John Belindra hanging out. Good to see all of you, man. Miss Joyce is in the chat for a talk show. Oh, how you doing, Miss Joyce? Good to see you. I'm a concern, guys. You know, that was the poll question today, was how concerned are you about Gerrit Cole? I'm extremely concerned about Gerrit Cole. It's worst case scenario. It is worst case scenario. Like Mark says, if you don't know the news about Gerrit Cole, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I reported it earlier, but Brian Hoke, one of my favorite people to follow on X, so make sure you hit that follow on his channel or his little timeline, man, because if you want boots on the ground, this is the man for you for the Yankees. Gerrit Cole said he is concerned about what the imaging on his right elbow will show. He expects to know more in the next couple of days, quote unquote. I'm hoping for the best. But we have some bad news because he's trying to seek a second opinion. And if that's the case, then I don't know, guys. I mean, like Donnie said, that's 2 springs in a row with the same injury. You know, they did not elect to go surgery last season. You know, he just kind of rehabbed and dealt with the pain. Also, Brian Hoke down here said Gerrit Cole, quote unquote, in the game, there was a lot of good stuff happening the other day. But as I got home, I just continued to get more and more sore. Something wasn't right. So he's referring to the game he pitched a couple days ago where he gave up 5 runs. His fastball velo was there. It was sitting at it was sitting at 96, 97 at one point. So I was like, okay, the fastball velocity is not decreasing. So what is going on with the elbow? What's up, Patrick Franks? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, seeing in the chat too. Skip Malone, good to see you all, man. Thank you for popping in, guys. But we all know what happened. He got rocked a little bit, but I didn't think it was anything to do with an injury. And I even said it during the stream. I was like, I don't think he's hurt. You know, I don't think there's something going on injury related with Gerrit Cole. I just think, you know, maybe rust was a factor. But now more and more reports come out. We had the news drop late last night around 10:30 p.m. that he was getting diagnostic testing done on his throwing elbow. And, you know, they already seen the imaging, and he's electing to go a second opinion just to make sure, getting all the experts to weigh in. But it's tough, man. I mean, this spring training, I'm going to go big screen here. This spring training has been hell. It has been one rocky spring training with the injuries. I mean, we have more information with Giancarlo Stanton as well. He went to go get a 3rd round of the PRP injections, and he, quote unquote, said the injuries are severe. And, you know, of course he's saying surgery is the last resort. If you're a Yankee fan, Today has been just a kind of a sad day because there's no good news today. No good news. Cole dealing with this. Stanton, I don't think we'll see Stanton this year, guys. And I'm guessing, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going off of, my opinion, my guess. And my guess is saying that Stanton's not going to be here this season. If he's going through this many rounds of PRP injections and nothing's working right now, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Bill O's in the chat. Good to see you. We got T Caskets. What's up? What's up, man? I don't know what to say anymore about these injuries. I don't either. T Caskets. And I know all of you hate when I report injury shorts. Like some people pop in here and say, come on, man. But I'm just doing my job. And day in and day out, it's just one injury after another. We got a little bit of update with Ian Hamilton. I think he had an infection, so that's what slowed him down. But he's starting to get ramped back up. That's a little bit of good news for the bullpen. Ian Hamilton, getting back in the groove of things. But two main stars, Giancarlo Stanton, Gerrit Cole. I think the Yankees are in state of emergency. That's why the title is what it is. I'm not clickbait. I don't do all that crap. I do think the Yankees are in state of emergency right now. Especially if Gerrit Cole is going to miss, which I do think it's going to happen. Even if he does not miss the season, he's going to miss time. It's just going to happen. So, like Cadzilla saying, call the Padres immediately. Luis Ariz and Dylan Cease or King should be on this team. I'm on your boat, bro. I'm on your boat. I know the Yankees are clearly looking for a right-handed bat, but I think now is a whole different story. With this Gerrit Cole news, I think they need to basically say, who cares about the threshold? Who cares about being under 301? That goes out the window at this point. They got to go all in. They got to just pivot, and they have to do whatever it takes to be back. I mean, without Gerrit Cole and Stan let's just say they're out for the whole year. Like, World Series is gonna be tough. Why am I in the lag, man? Is that my camera? No clean shave is bad. Juju says kid or kid. Oh, he's bringing up the facial hair policy up. Uh-oh. I don't know why it's lagging like this. Yeah, I'm in panic mode, man. T Caskets, I'm there. What's up, Steve? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, buddy. But I'm gonna bring it up once again so you guys can see. It's definitely concerning, man. Everson Pereira, Peraza, and a few other prospects for Luis Ariz and King. I think it's going to take a lot more than that. I know King and Ariz are basically a one-year rental, but I don't know, man. I think right now you got to kind of throw that out the window and make a big move. Daver in the chat. I'm concerned too, man. David A. in the building says, I don't think Cashman will spend the money. I think he's going to have to. I think at this point, bro, throw that out the window. You're going to have to do something you don't want to do. The only thing I will say is George Lombard Jr. is untouchable. So whatever they do, he's not going nowhere. He better not be. I mean, I'd be a little pissed off, but out of all the prospects that we have right now, I think George Lombard Jr. is clearly everyone's favorite at this point, right? From spring training. What he's doing this spring has been phenomenal. Spencer Jones has looked great too. Dominguez, I still think he has the potential. I'm not giving up on Dominguez. We cannot give up on Dominguez, but I think if you take George Lombard out the picture, yeah, I mean Spencer Jones, yeah, I don't want to see him either. I don't want to see him going either. But it's we have to give up something, man. Joyce in the chat, is too close to season opening to wait to do something. If Cole has surgery, he's out for the year. If not, he's still out. We need to do something now. Exactly, Miss Joyce. If he's out, like he's going to be out for at least, let's just say minimum of a month, Gerrit Cole. But all the reports are saying, it's not looking promising with Gerrit Cole. From all the reports today, and I will let you all know more updates as we get them when they start rolling through. But it's not looking promising for Gerrit Cole. But I'm not here to rule him out. I'm not here to do all that because I don't know the information. I'm going off of what I assume, and I'm assuming he's at least going to miss a month. Let's just say that, right? Look at our rotation. So Max Fried's going to be the ace, which I believe in Max Fried. I think he's going to be a solid, great pitcher for us. He's a beast. So at least we still have. Thank God we signed Max Fried this offseason. That's all I got to say. Thank God. Max Fried will be the new ace in this rotation. Carlos Rodon will be back number 2. And then you got Stroman. Clark Schmidt still dealing with back issues. I don't think he's going to be missing time with that back. I do think he'll be ready by opening day. But we haven't seen him pitch yet in spring. So we got to hold our breath with that injury as well. Will Warren, and that's the rotation right now. If you walk in, let me ask the chat this. Let me ask everyone this. Just give me a yes or no in the comments. Yankees walking in with a rotation of Fried, Rodon, Schmidt, Stroman, Warren. How you feeling? Do you think that's a serviceable rotation? Let me know yes or no in the chat. Warren is, yeah, at this point we can't trade away Warren, John. At this point. Donnie in the chat, what's up, man? Cookie Carrasco, says Cadzilla. Jose, what's up, Max? This is what happens when a pitcher starts to get older. It's why pitchers use age, never used to get big money. Yeah, I mean, so I see a lot of yes. I see a lot of yes. Ken in the building. Joseph Roja, is it Rijos? I always mispronounce your last name, man. I'm sorry, Joseph. We got a lot of yeses. We have a lot of yeses in the chat, so the Yankee faithful is saying this rotation is serviceable still without Gerrit Cole. I like the positivity, man. I really do. Patrick's saying last place. Damn. What's up, John Satiro? How you doing, man? Yvette in the chat. Good to see you, Yvette. Davi, I don't care if Stanton misses the season because if you depend on him, then it's a lost season. But losing Cole is ICU panic. I think Stanton's a big deal too, man. A lot of people are saying Stanton's not as big deal. I think it is because we saw what this lineup is about whenever Stanton is not in this lineup. It's a below 500 team, even with Juan Soto, and even with Judge hitting the way he did last season. So it's a big deal, man. I think Stanton missing the whole entire year, that's a big deal. And that's another hole that this team needs to fill before opening day. Now, are they going to just say, hey, we're going in-house? Dominic Smith has looked great in spring. Ben Rice has looked great in spring. These guys can get a shot at DHing. Judge can get a lot more time off the field and DH, and you plug and play. Grisham or Everson Pereira can DH. I don't know what they're going to do, right? There's a lot of options in-house that they can do, but before the Cole injury happened, the Yankees were already looking at a right-handed bat, and that's not JD Martinez. They already ruled him out. So, and Donnie just brought him up right there. Chief in the chat, just buy more players. Well, all the players that are available still are not that great. T. Cassis says, compared to other clubs, this rotation is pretty decent. I agree. I mean, it's not terrible. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Is it gonna be good enough to win the AL East? Because that's the first goal that the Yankees, of course, any team goes out there is winning that division. That's my question. Ken says, my gut tells me that Stanton is going to be lost for the season. It is recoverable with the in-house solutions. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you, Ken. I think he is going to be out for the year. That's my guess. I could be completely wrong. I hope I am wrong. But it just does not seem great right now. All the news coming out with Stanton, it just does not seem great. I'll bring it up here in a second on the screen, but I just want to highlight Gerrit Cole for a second here. My guy, Valhalla Sports Talk over there on Twitch. What's up, man? Going hard on Twitch over there, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I'm not giving up yet. Twitch is tough, guys. If you're not playing video games, Twitch is tough. You just got to do stupid stuff to be famous over there, I guess. But even to gain followers. The boy Wonder in the chat says, this season just got serious. I am 1,000 with you, bro. It is a state of emergency right now. It really is, man. It's going to be a tough... let me ask all of you this. Let me ask all of you this. Is this probably the worst spring training that has happened for the New York Yankees? Because I think so. I think so because I mean, it is one injury after another every day. You know, I know it's not a big name, but Tyler Matzik, oblique injury yesterday. You know, and then late last night, the Gerrit Cole stuff comes out. It's like one thing after another. It's definitely been one of the worst springs, man. Not with the play on the field. It's just with the injuries that this team has dealt with. The rotation is going to be fine, says Ken. We are going to stress the bullpen, so we are going to need the solid 12 out there. We have plenty of arms to fall back on. So, Ken, let me ask you this. Let me ask you, Ken. Do you think the Yankees should make any move at all? And in your opinion, like, where you're standing at right now on the panic level? Like 1 through 10, where are you at in the panic level? D-Rod in the chat, man. Why didn't Stanton say anything to the team in November and December and January? That's the fishy part. D-Rod, I have no clue because if he was dealing with this last season, which we all heard the reports about, was he was dealing with this pain from last year and from the postseason, which he went off. So, I mean, I guess the pain didn't really hurt that much last postseason. But I don't know, D-Rod. I don't know why he never said anything. And why didn't he not get any surgery done in the off season? Like during winter, why didn't he go get surgery done? He would have missed some time, but he wouldn't miss the whole year, right? So it's like I don't know, man. I have no idea. You think Gerrit Cole becomes the Yankees manager next year? No, I mean that's never gonna happen. Ken says he's on a panic level, maybe 4. Okay, so Ken's still keeping a positive mindset going. Action says Big G knows that surgery might be career ending. Man, but at this point, you're just prolonging it, man. Like, my thing, Action BJ, is I would have got surgery in the winter, and then if it comes to being career ending, at least you had a season to come back off of, right? If he got surgery in winter, I think he still would have he still would have played this year, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's more severe than any of us know. Siciliano, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Nate in the chat, the kids are going to make or break this year, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more stress on, Dominguez, Volpe, Wells, like those three right there. They all three got to step up now, which I believe in. I believe big time in Austin Wells, man. He's put together a very strong spring. He could be the leadoff hitter, but who knows? I think Wells is in for a big year, but Dominguez and Volpe, definitely a lot more stress on them, especially in this lineup without Stanton. Good to see you guys. We got 97 in the building, man. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you all. Thank you for joining in on the conversation as well, man, because without all of you, man, it's nothing. So I appreciate you. Drop your Twitch link in your YouTube chat. Those that support you that have Twitch will follow. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll do that. Probably next stream. Tony, what's up, man? Good to see you, Tony. Jimmy in the chat says not many available pitchers in the free agency. That's true, man. I mean, Lance Lynn is out there. Who else, man? Let me bring it up. It's not like you said, man. It's not a lot of good names out there. I think what they have to do is go out there and make a trade. Let's see, starting pitchers available. Yeah, there's 11 guys available on the market right now. There's 11 guys available on the market. Here. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Get all these ads out of my freaking face, man. Patrick Corbin, Lance Lynn, Kyle Gibson, Anthony, I can't say this dude's name correctly. I always mess it up. Desfalani, Alex Wood, James Paxton, Spencer Turnbull, Jose Arena, Danny Duffy, Johnny Cueto, and Rich Hill, which he's 45 years old, so I don't even want to look at Rich Hill's name. Out of these guys, I mean, Kyle Gibson would probably be your best bet, but all these guys are not that great. So Yeah, Action VJ says Patrick Corbin, Lance Lynn, we're cooked. Exactly, man. Oh man, it's not good. Not good stuff. But yeah. How many of those 11 can be a third starter? Probably none of them, Davey. Or Davi, I'm sorry, man, if I mispronounced your name. Juice Man saying Trevor Bauer. He's never gonna pitch in the MLB again, dude. He's not. If he didn't make the MLB team, any team last season, I think he's cooked. I don't think he's coming back, bro, to the MLB. Yankees are in a similar position compared to last year. At this time, no Cole and a decent rotation, just a few different faces. Yeah, man. I mean, Luis Hill coming through was a big deal. He came up clutch last season for us, but D-Rod, we're gonna have to hope for a Will Warren emergence, like a Luis Hill-esque season from Will Warren to have any, I think, to have any like chance to have the same result. Kyle Gibson is a Nestor Cortez equivalent. He's not terrible. He's not the best either. I mean, I'll look up. Let me see what he did last season. Let me bring up his stats here and see on Baseball Savant. I'm shocked that Gibson is still out there, though. I thought he was decent enough to at least make a team, but maybe with the injury he'll find a new home. I don't know. Steve says, how about David Robinson? He might be good for a few innings. Yeah, he's more of a bullpen arm. So Gibson last season, 4.24 ERA. Let me zoom in and share the screen. Here we go. So this is Kyle Gibson's chart right here. 4.24 ERA, 169 innings. So pretty healthy. I mean, he's been pretty healthy the last couple, pretty much his entire career. 4.52 ERA, career ERA. So strikeout rate is at 20, walk rate is at 9. I mean, these are average guys, average stats at this point. I'll look up the other guys in here in a second, but these are the guys that are available out there. Ian Hawaiian says F Trevor Bauer. So let's look up Lance Lynn real quick because Kazilla brought up Lance Lynn. Let's see. 3.84 ERA in 23 games. But a lot of blue, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of blue there. Not what you want. Oh, man. They got to make a trade. They got to make a trade, bro. Kazilla says, I'd call the Dodgers. Someone better than these guys you're talking about is going to not make the 40. I mean, the Yankees and Dodgers always trade with each other. So, yeah, T. Cassidy's good point. Says you have to question this training staff, too. Yeah, you do. The strength and conditioning coaches. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Every season, this is what we deal with. They should all be fired. Yeah, Max, I'm with you. No heel, but we have Fried. Warren has the talent. I'm sure he knows what's expected of him now. That's true. That's true, D-Rob. I mean, like I said, thank God we signed Max Fried. Thank God. Because if we didn't, we would be in a complete different conversation right now. Jack says, are we cooked? I hope not, Jack. I don't think we will. I don't think we're cooked, man. But I do think this is going to be a tougher road to the World Series now without Gerrit Cole if he is going to miss this long extended time. Ken Solar says Carrasco and Winans could probably give you a few good starts each. Alan Winans has looked pretty good, man. He has looked pretty good. Let me see. Let's check on the score. The Yankees are playing right now with the Astros. Let's check on the score. I think he did pitch today, too. But, of course, they don't televise it because why would they? Why wouldn't they, right? Let's see. Yeah, Winans went 3.1 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, and no runs. So that's a pretty decent outing by Winans. Right now, the Yankees only have 4 hits, 2 by Ascara, 2 by Pablo Reyes. Let's see. Jazz struck out twice as a leadoff guy. Man, Jazz has been struggling this spring, guys. Jazz has been struggling. I definitely would not put Jazz. Oh, Dr. Van is following me on Twitch. Let's go! Thank you, Dr. Van. If you're creeping in the shadows, say hi. Bob Smith in the building. What up, Max? Any word on Cole's second opinions? Not yet, dude. Not yet. The last thing I've heard was he's concerned, and that's concerning me. So if he's concerned, then I'm concerned at this point. Oh, Miss Sydney's in the doorway. There she is with her new claws. Look, guys, hold on. Oh, show the chat the new claws. Look at those. She got little clouds on there.
Little clouds and stars.
You got some stars and clouds on there, a little Easter-esque, right? It's beautiful. But the chat did vote mint green last night, so she went against the chat.
Sorry, chat.
Oh, Valhalla says the claws of doom. She's not feeling too well today, guys. But she let me stream, so she's the GOAT. ADSF says, that looks pretty. Thanks, Max. Don't thank me. Oh, yeah, don't thank me. Max, you heard of the table, or I'm sorry, Davi says, Max, you heard of the trade that never happened in 2014? Judge, Savi, and Sanchez for Hayworth, Simmons, and BJ Upton. Thank God. If that's true, thank God that trade never happened. I have a fantastic girlfriend, David A. She's the most supporting person ever. Oh, Jack says you should have done it for St. Patty's Day. Mint green.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, of course I am. Oh, John the Beagle Desk says Max Coverage TV is a lucky man. Can we call Jenny Finch? Who's that? There's my guy, Dr. Van. Y'all been listening back from the beginning on 2x speed. Almost caught up now. Oh, damn. Okay. D-Rod saying I'm playing. He's over there like Forrest Gump trying to catch up. Like, hey! Imagine seeing that in 2x speed. That's gonna be funny. But let's go back to Twitter here and let's see some quotes from the guys. This is from our friend, our good old buddy Clark Schmidt on Gerrit Cole. Quote unquote, there's no way to sugarcoat it. He's a top of the league guy and has been an ace in this league for a long, long time. He will be missed if it's something longer term. Regardless, I think we've got to pick him up as a staff. I know we did a pretty good job of that in the first half last year when he was gone, and I think we're very well capable of doing that again. So hey, I mean, Clark Schmidt's feeling a little confident in this staff. And this is another guy, man. Clark Schmidt, if he can pitch the way he did last season before the injury, this is another big X factor in this rotation now. Clark Schmidt, I mean, he was having a career year last season before the injury. Dealing with basically the same injury that Heal's dealing with. 2.85 ERA in 16 games last year. Had a really strong 16 games before he went down. Thank you guys. Dr. Van dropping the Twitch right there. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, thank you, Dr. Van. Also the Discord link and the merch link. Thank you so much, Dr. Van. You are the man. Chef Nick in the building. What you cooking up today, man? Hey Max, how are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Yankees training staff needs a chef to get them back in the groove. Oh, I know, dude. Chef Nick, I told them to hire you a couple weeks ago, man. As soon as they dropped the facial hair policy, I said, look at this fine gentleman right here. Chef Nick, who can cook it up, man. Maybe they need some more protein in on their menu, man. That's what they need. They need some more protein in the menu. Oh, there she is. Yee! The hand of love. The hand of love. Dude, Dr. Van, real quick. Jokic went crazy last night, dude. Oh my gosh, man. David A says Max needs 20K subs. I'm praying for it this year, brother. I'm praying for it this year. And I think I figured out. So right now there's no lag, right? I think I figured out what happened last night with the internet stuff. I think my Ethernet cord was banged up, so I replaced it. And I don't think no connection issues today. So I think I figured everything out. We'll find out tomorrow during the game. But only time will tell. Jeremiah in the chat says, what's up, brother? How's it going? Are you ready for the Yankee season? I'm so ready, bro. But all these injuries are stressing me out, Jeremiah. All these injuries are stressing me out, man. Gosh. All right, let's see what else we're cooking up here with some. I know a couple of people were talking about Cole. Will Warren on Gerrit Cole right here. Let's bring that up. The situation sucks, losing the Rookie of the Year, and then Gerrit Cole, who's done it well for so long. It's an unfortunate spot, but definitely there's an opportunity there. That's he's saying, hey, I'm taking this opportunity. I'm ready with it, baby. That's what I've been working for, just staying ready for when that opportunity presents itself. So, hey, Will Warren says, hey, I got y'all. Don't stress. You know what I'm saying? He's going to put us on his back, Will Warren is saying. Okay, Rook. Let's get another Rookie of the Year candidate with Will Warren. How crazy would that be, though, for real? If Will Warren takes this opportunity and just balls out and wins Rookie of the Year, or him or Jason Dominguez, I don't care. One of those two win Rookie of the Year, and I'll be so happy. But no, it's not. It's not on air. He says, I checked all my dark web bootleg and nothing. Yeah, the game is not televised, which, you know, it's ridiculous. Why would you not televise this game? It's the freaking Astros versus the Yanks, baby. But like I said, Alan Winans looked really good. 3.1 innings, 3 hits allowed, 1 walk, no strikeouts, but no runs allowed. Yuri De Los Santos came in after him, 2 hits allowed in 1.1 innings, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. De Los Santos, I mean, Aaron Boone's already pointed out with him, he's looked pretty strong. He's looked pretty strong in this spring. Oh, Tony, let's go. Just following you. Let's go. We got some Twitch members in the building, bro. Dude, I'm like what? I only got like 40 followers over there. Not even. I'm trash on Twitch. I'm trash. Yeah. Asher VJ says, all of a sudden the Astros don't have cameras, huh? That's funny, man. Yeah, Billo said, where are we at in the likes? Because I think Billo's getting a little thirsty here. You know the drill. More likes equals more shots for Billo. So where are we at right now? We are at 68 likies. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, guys. Thank you so much. Where's the Twitch link? Let's see. Dr. Van just dropped it not too long ago. Right there. It's just Max Coverage TV on Twitch, guys. So if you just search my name, it's the same on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Max Coverage TV, you'll find me. So there it is, guys. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, Dr. Van got it. Thank you, bud. Volpe hitting a whopping 136. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I mean, Jazz has not looked that strong either, bro. Jazz has not looked that strong either. Here, let me share the box score for today's game. This is going on right now. But Jazz, like I said, leading off once again. 3 ABs, 2 strikeouts. He's batting 105 now. 105 for Jazz. What's up, Strizzy? How you doing? Had to pull up on the laptop. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Slack Wolf, what's up, man? I don't know. Hopefully Will Warren breaks out this year. That's what I'm saying, man. If he pulls a Luis Heel and balls out, you know, we'll be having a different conversation. We're still going to be missing Gerrit Cole. Gerrit Cole is just one of those guys that is irreplaceable, honestly, in your rotation. But let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best. And when we get more information, I'll let you all know exactly what they say, man. Another farm arm to consider is Tristan Virling. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. He has some giddy up on his fastball and a plus curveball and slider. He could make his MLB debut this year. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Keep that name in mind. Jazz is a career 249 hitter. What did Erica say? She said, hard takes Cole pitch opening day and throws 7 no hits. Well, Erica, that would be amazing, but unfortunately, I don't think he will be available for opening day. Jay Snow in the chat. The fact that Cashman knew about Stanton injury since after the World Series and did nothing just shows how bad he is. I mean, I think it's on both players. I mean, it's on Stanton and it's on Cashman, right? Did Stanton tell anybody about it? Did Stanton try to fix it, right? I'm not putting all the blame on Cashman. I think you got to put some blame on Stanton as well. Here, let me bring up. Oh, okay. Dominguez just stole third. Okay, let's go. So I'll just bring this up while we talk, so we have a little bit of something to look at. Thoughts on a trade for Sandy Alcantara or Alcantara? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a trade for Alcantara. I wouldn't mind a trade for Dylan Cease, but that's going to be costly. And then Michael King just signed a 1 year with the. There's a one or two. I think he has an option for the second year or something with the Padres. But I wouldn't mind a Michael King reunion. But all these guys are King, Cease. I think one of those two could be on the move. Marvin in the chat. Max, our ace is down. You got to be panicked. Marvin, I am. I'm a little panicked. I mean, I think it's a state of emergency right now for the Yankees. They got to make a big move, Marvin. D-Ross is irreplaceable. Oh, no, Max, you're going to have me singing Beyonce. Oh, okay, D-Rod. You know about that Beyonce? Let's go. All right, so let's do a little play-by-play here, guys. Corona walking up to the plate. Everyone wear your mask. Can you believe that COVID was like 5 years ago? Like when all sports shut down 5 years ago, guys. That's crazy. That's how fast time flies, man. That's how fast time flies. I was talking to my buddies about it the other day. I'm like, dude, it's 5 years ago already. So here's I put up the Yankees batters to kind of look at their stats. Lombard just got in the game for Volpe. Ben Rice went 0 for 3. Dominguez went 1 for 3. JC Escarra with a nice game at the plate. Marvin. I would love Michael King too, bro. I would love Dylan Cease as well, Dave. I mean, either or. I would take either or of those players. Cadzilla says Stroman will win the Cry Young maybe. Hey, I will say this, man. Everything works out for a reason, bro. Everything works out for a reason. They didn't trade Stroman. Well, I know they were actively trying to trade Stroman. And you know what? We were saying it all off season. Injuries happen, blah, blah, blah. And I kept saying, I just pray it's not our team that the injuries happen to. And boom. All these injuries happen, and it's just like Kanye West said when his mind was at a good state. When I'm behind, yeah, all falls down. I love that song. But that guy's lost his freaking mind. You wait, it's about to fly faster. Wait till you put a ring on it, and then little Maxis start running around. Oh God, I know Valhalla. I know. Hey, I made it to 30 with no kids. Hey, oh, hey, oh. I'm gonna be old, bro. Whenever I do have kids, I'm gonna be an old father. Made it to 30. Huh? We're talking about Valhalla is talking about when I have little Maxis running around. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be an old papa. I'm gonna be like, 60 with. I'm kidding. Oh Lord, here we go, guys. The hand of love heard me. Uh-oh, now I'm in big trouble. Oh gosh, Rick is bringing up politics. No politics, Rick. Come on. Yeah, see, Marvin, I'm in big, big, big trouble. What's she saying? She's saying, are you kidding me? All this stuff. She said, why am I going to be an old papa? How late are we having children? All right. That's a story for another day, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. But let's go back to Twitter. We checked on the game. Let's see if there's any more updates with anything Yankees related. We have some updates here. The Yankees have sent back down Eric Raiselman back to the minor league camp, and they optioned Michael Arias to AAA. This is a fun conversation for Max. It's a great conversation. It's a great conversation. I love it when you call me old Papa, says Valhalla. Okay, it's Big Papa though, man. Come on. Biggie was that guy. Jose says, Max, I was 39 when I had my daughter, and I'm 42 now, and I should have had them younger and constantly tired running out there. Jose, I bet, bro. And congratulations, man. Congratulations. Dr. Van the Marlins could take on DJ's contract easily. The stopper is DJ's DJ status as a 5 and 10 player and con reject any. That's another thing is DJ's hurt once again. It's like, gosh, man, one thing after another with this team. God, you thought this was gonna be a smooth sailing season? Here's the last update on Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton said his elbow injuries are considered severe in both elbows. He attributes it to bad adjustments from last season and is unsure when he will be able to resume baseball activities. If surgery is needed, he said it would be season ending. I think that's what we're going to be in line for, guys. Personally, I think that's what we're going to be in line for right there. With Giancarlo. I don't see this being a positive injury or positive news with that, whatever. Pitcher from yesterday sent down. Yep. Bob Smith. He basically went back down to the minor league camp. Raiselman. So we won't see any more of him during spring training. So that's and Michael Arias. He pitched after I got off yesterday. He pitched yesterday too. The guy that we acquired from the Cubs. So he's in AAA now. Stanton hitting the laptop hard. Hey, yo, Jay Snow. That's hilarious, bro. Hold on. I gotta upload. Oh, I don't have anything yet. Dang it. Never mind. Still working on my sounds. But, yeah, I mean, at this point, guys, I definitely think the Yankees should definitely make a trade somewhere. Don't know who, but, I mean, Cadzilla keeps bringing up Luis Ariz and Dylan Cease. You know, these guys are options. Yeah, I'm calling the game tomorrow, bro. I'm calling the game tomorrow. Let me actually make sure. Let me just double check here. How? Let me see if they're. I'm sure they're televising the game tomorrow, but I just want to double check because you never know, man. So let me just double check right here. It is Yankees Cardinals. Yes, the Cardinals are going to be televising it. So great. We're gonna have to be tuned into some other freaking telecast. Cam Schlittler, I think he got sent down in the minor camp too. Hold on, let me just double check. Oh, hold on. Let me double check because I'm pretty sure they sent him back down to the camp. Let's see. He could be another key piece. Double check here. Yeah, so on March 3rd, they sent down Cam Schlittler to the minor league camp right here with Arias. You got your third baseman and another ace. Yep. Talking about Ariz? I mean, Luis Ariz wouldn't be a third baseman. I would love to have the Broncos win the division again. Hey, shout out to the Broncos, though, bro. They did a lot better than I expected. Lou in the building. We should have let Cole walk when he opted out. Well, he didn't opt out. That's the thing, Lou. He opted back in. He didn't opt out. So the first report was he opted out, but then he changed his mind. So we didn't have to add on that last year, which looking at it now, thank God, right? Because I think I hope I'm wrong, but I think the health of Gerrit Cole is kind of at the back end of his career at this point. I mean, these are 2 years in a row that he's been, dealing with elbow issues, and that's never good when you're, mid 30-year-old. Jack in the chat, what's up, Jack? He can play third. He's weak, going to his right, but better going to his left. Let me see. Did he play? I don't think he played third last year. Let me pull it up right here. So last year he didn't play third. I'm not saying he never played it before, but he's mainly your first baseman, second baseman, or DH for Luis Ariz. I wouldn't play him at third. You can move Jazz back to third base if you make that move, but Real Bill P, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. How you feeling, man? Shout out to everyone. Hit that like. We are closing out on 100. Thank you all so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in, by the way, too. I know it's Saturday night. You guys are probably busy. You know, you got some party plans, hangout sessions with friends, family, loved ones, and you're hanging out with me. So thank you. I appreciate you all. What up, Sean Browning? How you doing, man? Yeah, like I said, yeah, you could put Jazz back to third if that's the case. If you do bring in Luis Ariz. Bob Smith says injuries very normal, long-term contracts not normal. Extra roster spot allows more depth. That's the thing about the Yankees, Bob, is they sign these guys to long-term deals because they want to lower the AAV per year. So instead of giving guys a 4-year contract, 90 million bucks like they did with what they could have done with DJ LeMahieu, they extended it to 6 years, 90 mil because they wanted to lower the AAV. So sometimes that kind of bites you in the arse. And that's what the Yankees love doing, is because they want to lower that total cost per year. What's up, Barry? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Jasmine's in the building. See the Yankees play the Yankees play the Cardinals tomorrow. Hopefully we get some key guys playing though, because I think we're traveling for that game. Do the Yankees entertain acquiring Arenado? I haven't heard anything about Arenado. I heard nothing about Arenado. I mean, he is a right-handed bat that they are looking for, but I don't think he is the one that they want. At this point, though, it's kind of like, man, what are you going to do? You're going to roll with what you got, or you're going to make a big-time splash to kind of keep the keep it going? Because right now it seems like the ship is sinking slowly. It's like a Titanic right now. And Jack and what's her name? Rose. They're on the freaking the front of the ship singing their hearts out. That's where I feel like right now. We should be playing some Titanic music. Gosh, man, I'll get copyrighted though because YouTube hates me. But I would love to play some Titanic music right now. That's how it feels. Just a slow death. God, man. George Lombard at third? Do it. You know, at this point, just do it. Just do like Shia LaBeouf says. Just do it. Who's your starting DH and leadoff come opening day? My guess would be, at this point, don't be surprised if Austin Wells wins that leadoff spot role. Because he's been the best out of everyone they rotated around in spring. Jazz, he led off today. He went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. He's batting 105 in spring now. Every day it seems like with Wells in the lineup, he just balls. So Wells could be the leadoff hitter, guys. Don't be shocked. Who's DHing? If I had any guess, opening day it'd probably be whoever the pitcher that they throw at us. So if the Brewers throw a lefty, it would probably be, I don't know. If they throw a righty, it could be Ben Rice. If they throw a lefty, it might be Judge, and then they put Trent Grisham in the outfield. I don't know what they're going to do, bro. Oh, Ken says, stop the panic. It is BS. How is it BS, Ken? Yeah, Dom Smith could be a DH too, but I don't know. It's going to depend on whoever's on the mound. That's how the Yankees operate. Pereira could be as well, yeah. Yeah, Pereira could be the DH if it's a lefty. We won't be seeing Woodruff. Yeah, I think we might see Cortez in that series because if I would assume the Brewers would throw out some lefties at us. Wells led off in the minors and had a high on-base percentage. They won't let anyone run in front of Judge anyway, so it works out. Spinning Mantis, I think at this point, dude, like I said, I think Wells has won that job. I know the Yankees have never had a catcher lead off, like in a regular game, not spring training game, but in a regular MLB regular season game. But at this point, dude, I think Wells has done the best. Michael Osborne says, Yankees still need a third baseman, right-hand hitter. I would try to trade for a pitcher also. Yeah, Michael, that's what they want. They want a right-handed third baseman. which Arenado screams at you, right? But supposedly they're not in on Arenado, so I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. There's not really any like what options are you looking at? Because on the free agent market, there's nothing. It's like just no one out there other than if you make a trade. Yeah, they're not bringing back Verdugo or a corner outfielder. I mean, we'll see. Polish in the chat. I wish the Yankees could have picked up Kyle Tucker. Me too, man. Me too. I mean, that would have cost some top prospects. I would assume the Cubs would have wanted George Lombard Jr. if we would have gave up or if we would have traded for Kyle Tucker. I'm assuming the Cubs would have wanted George Lombard Jr. or someone like that. Which thank God. I seeing George Lombard play baseball this spring is this kid is special, man. This kid is special, dude. Smash that like, subscribe if you're new. 10 away from 100 likes, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Guys are incredible. The Brewers opening day starter is going to be Fede Peralta, unless he is injured. Peralta is a right-handed starter. I think Peralta is going to be the opening day starter too, Ken. So put Pereira or Jones in right field and Judge at DH. Thank you, Polish. I don't see Spencer Jones being on the opening day roster. Things can change. Things can change, especially now with what's going on with the Yankees. But I say you got to play him a little bit in AAA before you call him up. Yeah, Hal doesn't want Arenado's contract is what Dr. Van is saying. Christopher in the building says, Mets fan here. What's up, Chris? I understand what you guys are going through. It happened to us with DeGrom. Prayers for him. Please keep me updated. I got you, Christopher. Thanks for popping in here. All fans are welcome here on the channel, by the way, man. So thank you. You guys are dealing with it too right now with your rotation, though. Frankie Montas and Sean Manaea. Both those guys are going to miss the start of the season, so you guys are going through what we are, kind of. That's what I'm saying. They might not have choice. Yeah, their choices are slim at this point, bro. Warren, a part of the rotation for the start of the season. He's definitely going to be a part of the rotation, Sean, if they don't make any moves. I think he will get the nod over Carlos Carrasco. I personally would give Will Warren the nod over Carlos Carrasco at this point. Here, let me. I'm looking at any more updates here. Don't think we've seen any updates while we've been live. So, like I said, though, I will let you all know any updates once I get the information out. You guys are gonna get it as soon as I get it. So, Stanton, let's finish the treatment and go from there. I absolutely hate this. I'm going to get back as soon as possible. The Stanton thing, I don't think we'll see him at all. Michael says, it's got to be a trade now. Maybe Miami, possibly a team not in the contention. Yeah, Miami could be definitely in play. Padres, they need to shed some salary. So, Dylan Cease, maybe. They just signed King, so I don't think King is going to be on the move. I think out of the two, I think Dylan Cease is probably the most likely to be the move if they do trade a pitcher. So Cease is available. I mean, I don't know if they want to trade Cease, but I would assuming they would be looking at it. What's up, Robert? Thank you for hitting that like button, bro. But yeah, the Yankees got to figure out something, man. Sunil in the chat, I might give Carrasco the nod over Stroman. He has to be gone. He stinks. Well, Stroman's not going anywhere, Sunil. At this point, Stroman's secure. Stroman's secure, man. Well, my boy Jonathan Sosa in the chat says, "What's good, my guy, bro? I just called Michael K last week regarding the Cole injury. If it would maybe come back, and now it did. Damn, I missed that. Usually I'm listening to the show when you call in, Jonathan. But dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's been one of the worst injury-wise, worst spring trainings ever. You can label this spring training the spring training from absolute hell. It sucks, man. It sucks. Yeah, we brought up Sandy Alcantara earlier. Alcantara, Edwards. I would take either of those guys. I mean, Alcantara's coming off Tommy John surgery, so who knows how he's going to play. But before that injury, I mean, he was a Cy Young. So thank you, Dr. Van, dropping the Discord link. So if you guys want to join the Discord, it's free. Join that Discord. We are a couple likes away from 100. We're at 4 likes, man. Thank you so much. Bill O, it's time to pour up, man. Bill O says when we get to 100 likes, he's taking 2 shots. So let's get Bill O turned up for his Saturday evening. What's up, Franklin? Shout out to everyone, man. You got any of you guys watching UFC tonight? This is a big card. UFC's on tonight. That's what me and my buddies are about to do. It's been all downhill since the World Series, it feels like, minus a couple decent pickups. I think it was a solid off-season, Dr. Van. I mean, they added a lot of good pieces to this team. I mean, losing Juan Soto was absolutely heartbreaking, but I think the off-season was pretty decent. But now that the games have begun and spring training and camp has started, it's just, like you said, it's been kind of downhill. But I hope this team can rally behind each other and pick each other up and have a next man up mentality, because it's just unfortunate, man. Sucks. Bob says Stanton had 11 days off for personal reasons. All around weird. Yeah, I know. I just wish he would kind of tell us what's going on, man. You know, it's not really, you know, if it's a personal matter, then that's up, you know, he doesn't need to share anything about what he has going on. Maybe he can just come out and say, I got like a family issue or something like that, or, you know, just, I don't care what the issue is, just kind of give us like an insight on what's going on, right? But Jose says Gervonta Davis. Yeah, my buddy is a big Gervonta Davis fan, Jose Tank, and they gave it what didn't they give it like a draw or something? I didn't watch that fight, but I heard some controversy about that boxing fight. Jonathan says, I mean, Judge is looking strong, so that's the bright side. Also, thank God the AL is not the NL. We should be good, but really hope Cole is good, bro. Yeah, I mean, Jonathan, I the Red Sox are kind of breathing down their necks. I think they're adding a lot of great pieces to that team, and they have a very strong farm system as well. I think the Red Sox are the second best team in this division. I don't know, man. I still put this team above the Red Sox in the AL East. It's going to depend on how the starters go. I mean, we still have the offense, I think, to have the best team in the American League East. And it's going to come down to this rotation. But you're right, Jonathan. This team should be making the playoffs regardless of Cole and Stanton being injured. The World Series just got that much more difficult, though, in my opinion, guys. And both these guys miss, you know, it's going to be a tougher road. Yeah, the O's could be solid, too. They just lost a lot of big pieces. You know, they lost Santander. That's 44 home runs out of your lineup. And they also, of course, lost Corbin Burns. So they took a lot of hits this offseason. Michael says the Yankees are over by $3 million on the luxury tax, so you might as well go all in, trade third base, and for a starter now and sign JD Martinez. You are over anyway. Yeah, Michael, like I said, throw away the whole I want to be under 301 stuff, because I think at this point it's pretty much impossible to be under that with all these injuries going on for the Yankees. You know, we can't trade Stroman at this point. We have to keep him. And unfortunately, that might trigger his next option. So if Cole does miss a large amount of time, you know, Luis Hill, we already know about him. He's going to be out for at least till summer. I mean, Stroman, if he's healthy, he's going to be pitching over 140 innings. So that triggers that third option for him. Got to watch out for Gary Sanchez. I forgot they signed Gary Sanchez. They signed Tyler O'Neill, too. He's pretty decent. Tyler O'Neill's not a bad player. Yeah, Grayson Rodriguez is still there, too. They signed Charlie Morton. Grayson Rodriguez is hurt. I thought he was... is he going to be healthy, though, for the opening of the season, D-Rod? This is coming from a guy who picked the Jets to win the AFC Championship. I know. I was way off, Robert. I was way off on that take. They do have a bunch of young talent on the roster and on the way, like Kobe Mayo and Sam Basalo. Yeah, Kobe Mayo's decent. I mean, I think the Orioles just kind of this was kind of like the window for the Orioles to really beef up that team, and letting Corbin Burns walk was, I mean, they didn't let him walk, but not getting him back, that's a big miss, right? And then Santander leaving. That's a lot of power, a lot of home runs out of your lineup. So, and they're dealing with injuries as well. The Orioles are dealing with some injuries just like us. I did, Bob. I said it was going to be this is when I was doing my football show. I stopped doing it cuz I didn't really have any audience in there, but I said the Jets would make it to the Super Bowl. So, that was my worst take of the year. Dr. Van said Max thought they had prime Rodgers. I still believed in Rodgers, man, because I'm a Packer fan, so I'm a little biased with Aaron Rodgers. But, yeah, I mean, he didn't play absolutely trash. Like, if you look at his stats, it's not terrible, but definitely it's not the Rodgers when he was with Green Bay. Bob says, I don't believe you. Unfortunately, Bob, it is true, man. I wouldn't lie to you, Bob. Oh, Rodriguez had a slight setback? Damn. Vlad is not worth $600 million. So yeah, I saw that update, David A. That Vladimir Guerrero wanted 15 years for $600 million or something like that. That's insane, bro. This guy, I mean, at least you're shooting for the stars, right? Every time you negotiate something, you always kind of aim high and then kind of meet in the middle. But yeah, I would not give Vladimir Guerrero $600 million, especially because he's a first baseman. If he was an outfielder, then maybe this is a different conversation. But first baseman's, the market is really not there. I know Gunner's hurt, yeah. But I don't think Gunner's going to miss too much time, though. I don't think Gunner's going to miss too much time. Action BJ says more cooked. Aaron Rodgers or the Yankees of 2025. I think Rodgers is more cooked, man, because right now it seems like the Giants are the only team that's suitable for Rodgers. I mean, the Raiders just traded for Geno. I think the Seahawks are probably going to zero in on Sam Darnold. And Minnesota, they got J.J. McCarthy. So, we'll see, man. We got 2 more likes to 100. Let's go. I'm about to head out for the night, guys. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes before I dip out. I'll wait 2 more minutes. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. I want Billo to take some shots. If you're new, subscribe, guys and gals, for all your up-to-date information with the Yankees, with baseball, with football as well. So thank you for always being in here and being the best co-host there is. But JT in the chat, would you do Dominguez, Rice, and Schmidt for Cease and Luis Ariz? I don't know. I wouldn't, JT. Not at this point. Not at this point, man, because we need Clark Schmidt in this rotation. Dominguez, I think it's too early to give up on Dominguez. And Ben Rice, that could be our DH. But Luis Ariz could be the DH too. So, I don't know. I'd say, I don't know, man. Dominguez, Rice, and Schmidt. Cease would go in there for Schmidt. Ariz would be the DH or the second baseman. I just don't want to give up on Dominguez, man. I don't want to give up on Dominguez. That's a tough question, though. That's a tough question, JT. Good question. Let's go. We reached a hundo. You guys are the best. Thank you, guys. Shout out to everyone, man. I'm heading out. You enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be calling the game, so make sure your notification bell is turned on. And I will see you all tomorrow. It's always love, peace, chicken grease on Max Covers TV. I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, evening, morning, wherever you're watching from. Be smart, be safe, and have fun. See you all tomorrow. Peace. And always, go Yankees.